Right. Santa no sent. Oh my god. Oh my god. I started off on a stutter. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, sent out notifications. Wow, that was a. Oh, you guys can't even hear it. Those are some crisp ass. Oh my. No, now I'm scuffing it. There we go. Dude, these snaps are crisp. Sorry, that was random. Oh, I got a dishwasher. Um, oh, also my camera. God damn it. Did I move my desk? Hold on. Hold on. No. I mean, it's not gonna be level, but I just want that black line at the top. That ooh, a little bit, a little. There we go. All right, that's better. Yeah, that black line at the top is super nice. That being straight at least. And then timer right underneath the one. That's pretty good. Okay, and we got the chapter TCB screen here. All right, cool. Oh, let me get the chats open. Right, no, I have YouTube chat, but I don't have the illustrious Twitch chat open. Illustrious? Is that a Pokemon? Illustrious sounds like a Pokemon. Um, how do you have so much hair, man? Help a brother out. What's your secret? Hmm. You know, believe it or not, I didn't have that much facial hair in my teenage years. Um, I was raised on the myth that if you shaved, then your hair like grows more or whatever. Because my mom believed that, but she did that with my older brother, and so then I just was like, no, absolutely not, and they started shaving. I don't. It's not necessarily the shaving part. It's like the just get a derma roller. Those like those things work, bro. That and some rosemary oil. You slap that on after. You'll start. I think you'll start seeing some hair growth. It's all about that blood flow, bro. Gotta gotta rough it up a little bit. The derma roller and then rosemary oil. Let me see. Here comes the Manscaped plug. Honestly, I could that shirt that they gave me was a really good shirt. It was a really comfortable shirt, and I'm saying was only because I haven't seen it in mad long. Um, damn. Yeah, I used to. I couldn't wear that shirt out because it like I think it said something like your balls will love you or something like that, and I'm like, all right, I can't just like go out in the shirt, but I would wear it out. And then like people came over one time and I forgot I was wearing it, and they didn't tell me I was wearing it, so like I don't think they noticed, but I was just walking around with that, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it the manscape they like shaving everywhere, so um but yeah. Oh yeah, good call out, Nexus. Thank you for that. Uh, so we'll get into the chapter in a bit. I sent out notifications, changed the overlay, got the timer. It's a little chilly. Do I have my jacket down here? I do. Oh, I have a, as usual, I'm wearing a prediction shirt, but we'll get into that in a second. We have, I say we as if I'm part of it, but I guess I could be. But Jay hit me up. Oh, actually, yeah, actually, me and Jay texted, and that's actually what spawned some of the things I want to say. Uh, oh, let me get some chapstick on. Hold on. Gotta lube up those lips. I don't know why I said that. Um, um, damn, I really threw myself off on that one. Why did I say that? Um, oh yeah. So, uh, Yeah, Jay hit me up, and he was saying he has the agenda reverie tomorrow, and honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if he told me like even months ago because we're celebrating my son's birthday. I say celebrating it tomorrow because it's not his actual birthday. Technically, I mean, I haven't doxed myself, but you guys know my birthday's in December, so technically it's. I told my wife we don't celebrate my birthday, so her loophole was like, "Hey, we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna celebrate his birthday, conveniently close to your birthday, so it's not celebrating your birthday, right?" And I'm like, "All right, do I need like what kind of loophole is that? That's crazy." 2 p.m. Eastern. So I might be able to make the beginning a little bit. Like I can't stay for the whole thing. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. Honestly, there was a lot of junctions. He could have had multiple agenda reveries because before the flashback, during the flashback, like it's just insane. And the conversations I'm sure would have been wild. But this is probably a really good time. Obviously, end of the year, Oda's gonna be oh, wait, is it lagging? Uh-oh. I did get a blip. Hold on. Oh, wait, what? No, that's not a blip. It said my mic is muted. My mic is not muted. It's not just me lagging. Nice, got here in time. He was lagging. It's better now. Okay. It's good now? I'm trying to disrupt the stream. Emu. Oh, Emu's trying to disrupt the stream. Yeah. Yeah, so agenda reveries tomorrow. I may or may not be there, but definitely go show support. But it's funny because I honestly really want to be there, mainly because like while I was talking to Jay, and this is from our text. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh yeah. So, yeah, he asked me if I was gonna be around Saturday, and then I brought up the Godfather Shanks theory thing. And he's like, "Wait, what was the context of that one?" And then I started thinking about it because um like I mentioned the Godfather Shanks theory because like the title of it is crazy. The God part of the Godfather Shanks thing kind of like from like it's like multiple levels where it's just like we didn't even know about God Knights at the time, and yet he's Godfather Shanks. We found out about his dad, which that's also wild. The memes kind of true too, but like so I was saying, Jay asked me what was the context of it, and so oh yeah, my brain's a little frazzled if you guys can't tell by this early part of the stream, so I'm just gonna read this. I said it was old, just that Shanks probably worked heavily with the world government via the underworld. So I was saying that there was the underworld emperors, like underworld meaning, and the pun there was that I meant like if all the Yonkos had territory on the surface of the ocean, then Shanks was like, or not on land, right? And then Shanks would be the Yonko that had the ocean and under. That's what the underworld meant there. And I said he was most likely going to be shown to be evil, but for some reason, for some good reason. And that he was the emperor of the underworld. By that, it meant below the surface of the sea, the deep sea. And it was probably through that he could travel quickly, if not just teleport. So keep in mind, we didn't know about magic circles or abyss or whatever. So my observation hockey video, which was before the Godfather Shanks video, I was saying like I wouldn't be surprised if Oda just has Shanks or someone on Shanks' crew is able to just teleport like Goku. Like literally, that's what it says verbatim. And at the time, it's like I was like it like hockey or like something else, and that something else is magic. Not saying that, you know, obviously teleport now, like we don't necessarily know what that mark the first level of it can do, but the part about the like the sea, the deep sea thing, like there's weird things that were just on the nose. And then I said But yo, why was I typing it? I said, but alas, I tied it all to hockey instead of waiting for the magic. Who knows? Maybe I still get it smoothed out. I'd say, considering I didn't know for Garland or Holy Knight's, not too bad a result. And then I said, oh, another thing, I thought he could have been saving slaves on the down low as a guise for human trafficking. Which, and then I said, which to be fair, we don't know what kind of missions he gets, but some shit is not adding up with his crew. And then I didn't realize, I was like, wait, he actually already did that with the Fisher Tiger thing. Oda Shanks was the person that did the Fisher Tiger event where he saved the slaves on the down low, and I was like, wait, that part was right too. Technically, that one got proven in my last chapter. Yeah, and then I talked about the Colin thing and other stuff, but I need to rewatch that Godfather Shanks video because I started thinking about it. I was like, wait, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy that all those things kind of ended up working out. I mean, the logic was off of just the Yonko and Rock series, and then hockey. What kind of power he had? Oh yeah. I think in part of the video, I went through all the like factions, and I was like, Shanks doesn't feel like any of these factions, and the one that he should be based off of what we think he's like would be Dragon, but for some reason over all these years neither party has shown any connection. So if they're not together, there has to be a reason why they're separate. And at the time we didn't have like, yeah, there was like an inkling of Celestial Dragon, but like it was like, is he operating separate, or like what's going on there? So I think I literally said like, none of these sound correct, but like it's somewhere not like in this box. I don't know what this box is, but let's call it Godfather Shanks, and then people called it Groomfather Shanks, and that, you know, that's a whole different story. But yeah, so I mean, this chapter is kind of crazy because it's like, I wonder what we will get. And I, like I said, I was wearing this shirt because like there's a world where we get this moment in this chapter. And I was talking about it with Sai on the podcast. I'm like, bro, what if Shanks wasn't the guy there? What if it was Shamrock in this scene in chapter 1? And it like, obviously that's all meme, but I always remembered this one scene, and I talked about it in the podcast, I didn't talk about it on stream, where there was always this awkward dialogue between Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, and Shanks before or after the Higuma stuff. And I was like, bro, like, it feel like that could be someone else. So it's this part, like if this was not Shanks and just Shamrock. So the two things is like, okay, if this part was Shamrock, right, like we go through, and then here, right here, after once he does the smoke screen, this part, he goes, oh no, I let him escape, we've got to save Luffy. And he seems like he's like genuinely scared. I'm like, wait, shouldn't he know observation hockey at this point? Like, what's going on? And then Lucky was like, calm down, Captain. We'll all go out looking for him. We'll find him. And then Ben Beckman goes, Captain. Captain. And I'm like, this is such a interesting, Captain. It's almost like Ben Beckman's like, are you like throwing Shanks, or are we like cosplaying Shanks? What's going on?